Oh, I start at 9.
Oh, you're all right. Okay.
It's 9ish. Let's say 9.
9. Okay.
Is that?
Not too bad.
Do you have a set time or do you just start when you want?
If there's a Zoom call, then yeah. What did he say?
Don't
Jobless.
whisper on the pod, you know.
He said jobless. He said jobless. He said jobless. Are you not embarrassed? Rubbish. Sorry, I start at 9, but what do you call it? Oh, I forgot. But the Zoom. No, guys, let's be serious.
Wait, I want to know. Did Joe already press record?
Joe,
Mr. Soulful.
Joe. Let's assume he did.
1 second.
I mean,
Assume.
No, he didn't.
there's
I
no
don't
way
think
you
he
could
didn't.
have.
There's no way he could have. He didn't.
Okay, I knew
Asking
that.
all the questions. Asking more questions. Are you asking all the questions?
That's a throwback.
He doesn't it?
I know the throw, but don't spot it.
Ooh.
I'm trying to build like
Nah.
what's it? The word unity.
She has to behave like
Chemistry.
Hey.
Do you know what them man are doing? Them man are doing 100k run.
Yeah, I was in the challenge as well, but my
in the
uncle
challenge
was
as
messing me
well?
up.
Oh.
It was, I was in with about 25 of my brethren. Well, not 25 of my brethren, like maybe like 5 of my brethren. It's on the challenge.
Sorry, it's so funny.
Why
Why did you busting up?
so rude. I don't know.
Why are you busting up?
What?
When's the last time you ran 100k?
Huh?
You seem like the type of girl that forgot her PE kit.
Wait,
Was I
what?
not sports captain?
That's
Did
what
I not
you
used
said
to
to
kick
me.
ball?
Did you?
Did I not? Yes.
So what's so funny?
Hmm?
What's so funny?
Nothing.
I like the tree in the
No,
background.
guys, I'm coming to the hip.
It's bright.
No, it doesn't have to be a but
Yeah,
the least you can do is share the joke. That's all.
Yeah.
It's really doing photosynthesis.
Yeah.
Just-
That's right.
Okay, sorry.
Just share the joke. Like,
No,
what
I
was
gonna
so
say,
funny?
You know them boys that say
Oh, my ankle, my knee.
I
Yeah.
was meant to
Nah,
say for
I think I've said on the pod before. I used to be a decent bowler. Now I'm a dead bowler. I'm not lit like that. Like I was. Yeah. I really went and pressed it. Yeah, because
Engineer.
Yeah, well,
somebody shot.
yeah. Nah, but like I'll say like
It's so cheeky.
just before I messed up my ankle was when like I started coming back to form again. Like
Yeah, it's true.
maybe like a few when we were still younger, when we used to kick ball. Yeah, like me and Dave playing football, and Dave someone that's played at a very, very pretty high level. Not my football IQ is not even close to his. But like
I feel like that's
athleticism.
Wait.
used to-
Sorry.
No. I just want to. I want to speak on myself. Wait. He used to carry me enough, but like you know when you've not played ball for a while, and it's not like I was in like a bowler. I was just like a regular street
Good
bowler.
bowler,
That
yeah.
do you know what I mean? And then I've only started coming back, and then I broke my ankle. So no, I'm not gonna be one of those people. Yeah, I'm not gonna be one of those people that be like, oh, it was my ankle. No, I didn't have a chance. When we moved to this country, I was actually part of a pretty decent team. It was the age of 15. I remember I was a striker for a whole season.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah, like I had language barrier in it. I had the accent then. So I was like, pass the ball. Why are these people not playing tiki-taka? Tiki-taka. I don't know why they not pass. Because okay, let me
I remember exactly.
I'll inform you in it. So the first time me and you would have played football, like even when we played against other people, we kind of like news, like Arsenal was just passing around.
Yeah.
When you're playing 11-a-side football, yeah, there's too many. It's a wide range,
bare cogs.
and I was a striker, so I need to understand exactly who's gonna give me the ball from the back. I needed to know when they're gonna play the ball. And the kind of street football I played in Nigeria, like, I didn't need to have a touch. I was Lukaku. So all you need to do really is kind of give me on the wing, yeah. I'll beat the strikers and I'll finish. I actually embarrassed the goalie. See my first season, yeah. I mustered up about 5 assists, no goals. And this, they were thinking, they thought they've added like a black.
Stats on the pod, so.
Nah. I'll say, listen, yeah. I know myself in it. Like anyone that wants to come against me now, like I know myself. I'll prove myself how much I can. I know who's better than me, but I will never say past what I'm not because I know I'm at my best.
Yeah.
I'll face most like non-semi-pro ballers. I'm my best, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Physically, yeah, I'll break anyone's bones, please. I grew up on the streets of Ipaja. Go and ask them. Yeah, I'll break anyone's bones. If it's defense, what I'm gonna do? Physically, yeah. Lukaku, that level, Benteke, that's where I am. But like Tex, no, I'm not quite the Xavi, unfortunately. Never got there. But yeah, like I feel we might end up having a football team soon. So like I'll get some videos of
Yeah, we have to.
and I'll send them to you after, just so I can press you. Yeah, just so that I can see that I'm a.
What do you
I
bet?
believe you.
What position do you bet?
Centre mid.
Swear.
Yeah, like, do you know what's disgraceful? Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to say this on the pod. I was watching some videos of her like kicking ball. Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
the
a
back
touch.
garden.
Her touch is way better than mine. It's so embarrassing.
Well,
No, like you see, like no,
I'm not talking about seat.
no, I think it wasn't the back garden one. It was one where you assisted
park.
in the actual match.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do you know what I mean?
recently,
I think you had to bring the ball down before you.
Well,
Or
I
someone
thought
passed
that
it
When I
to
even
you.
tell you, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, she would have gone to America, you know.
So about Tony after Seth still.
Huh?
Yeah, she's actually a baller.
No, actually,
Guys,
I
my
used
friend was going to America. Don't disrespect her.
swear.
Off
She
this,
actually was.
off this pod, I'm not giving her half
No, do you know-
disrespect.
Honestly.
It's just because we're on record.
Nah,
Like,
it's true.
off of this,
Because
I'm
normally
not.
I wouldn't even read this.
I wouldn't have it like this,
No,
but I've
sorry.
seen a text.
No, do you know what it was? I think
She
growing
was
up,
quite good.
obviously, because of my sister in it. My
Yeah.
sister's disabled. That's not around, so I could never go to training. So I never pursued it the way I would have wanted to. So when it got to sixth form and I actually started kicking ball again, but it was just for me, it felt like a hobby. Like
Yeah.
I said,
Was never gonna take it
yeah.
like
But all my girls went
seriously.
to America. I said I should have
Swear.
gone.
Or
Swear
that
on.
America thing.
Yeah.
So you have a
They
few
actually-
friends that play pro football
Yeah,
now.
they got scholarships still. They went out played football. Like some of them were actually top stats.
So you
like
fumble
ever.
bag.
Sorry, God has
But I don't
her
think I
own
could have
plan.
left.
She'll be
True.
coach
I
one
don't
day.
Yeah, but would you what like was football ever like a top passion for
But when I
you?
was young, like
It was.
I'm talking like 10, like passion as in
That's all you wanted to do.
yeah, like I was good and people used to tell me and I was fast as well.
Yeah.
I've gained weight, don't look good. But I used to be slim in it and I had pace. Like people
You're
were
still
telling
slim.
me, amen.
Yes.
People were
Yeah. I like how
God
good
love
of a friend
Afua.
Halima's been now.
Yeah.
Off the
camera,
pod.
she's a
Off the
terrible
pod. It wasn't like this. That's why she's compensating. Wait.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, carry on
Yeah,
your
but when I was
story.
younger, like I actually used to be fast. I'm talking like everyone was telling me like you should go to a team, you could actually go to Olympics. Like they were talking Olympics type of speed.
Swear.
Yeah. But then I never went to training outside school.
Did
That's
you ever
like-
have to make that choice between ball and athletics?
No, I could have done both still, but
Yeah.
it was a case I couldn't have done either because obviously
Oh,
family
because of that
situation.
family,
yeah.
like-
Do you
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
I feel like that's the same story a lot with African kids. I could have,
Yeah,
especially
better, I
like
could have.
with
Yeah.
ball. But like, oh, I had to go to church. I had to do this. Like so many
Oh.
kids
The church
dream
one,
that
That was
yeah.
the battle
The church
still.
one, I've
yeah.
heard that.
Because it took me a
From-
long time to even overcome that hurdle with my
Yeah.
parents. Like a lot.
Well, the church one.
Yeah, the church
church
one.
one.
Halima, I really like the point you just brought up there, you know,
Yeah.
because like it's
Especially for you ball players.
like
Sorry.
when you think about it, the amount of things
Yeah,
that
it's really
a lot of Af parents would not allow their kids to do, only for them to later be like, oh, if I knew.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, innit?
only if I knew.
And you wonder how many people sort of have to live with that because they don't ever actually get to see
Yeah.
their full
Yeah.
potential.
You see, my thing with ball, yeah, like my parents only started letting me take it serious when I got to like year 12. And that's because all throughout secondary school, I was winning medals and trophies. So I was winning. You're not talking about yourself is bare cringe, but
Yeah.
I was winning like player of the year, managers player of the year. So when they saw me bringing them in, yeah,
He's
you feel me? Come on, something like that. But now, when they saw me getting that, they were like, "Bro, like,
I guess
So
it's
this-
good.
this-
Yeah.
this-
ball is
so this
something.
ball that you're obsessed with,
It's
it.
actually
And before
something.
that, they weren't letting me skip church or nothing. And
Yeah.
then suddenly they were like, "I know."
Yeah, go on.
And looks like you got a little something.
And at the same time, yeah, like one of the people that proper broke this down for me was Dave, and it was like, at this like you could hold some animosity in the sense that you feel like all parents should always believe in the kids and give the kids all the options, but at the same time, they've used the word is like parents think like providers, and they have to think of the most viable option for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
I somewhat agree with that, somewhat don't. I think it's very, especially what we're talking about now is very more pressed towards black parents than let's say parents overall. So like let's say like my white counterparts, they will probably be free to do whatever they like. Yeah, whereas
Say it like
obviously no, but with me, wherever if it isn't academic, it's not running.
but
Yeah.
but do you realize that that's their privilege?
As in terms of okay, no, that's true.
Yeah.
That's, true,
That's their
true.
privilege, yeah.
That's the white privilege.
That's their privilege.
That's true, that's
in the
true.
sense that like it's like even if you think about it from an economic point of view, yeah, it's like I don't know what it makes me if I'm first generation or second generation. My parents came here. Does that make me first generation?
Yeah, first.
You're first.
Yeah,
Your parents were born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So you're
I was
first.
born in Nigeria even. I'm not okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so whoever's born here is first gen.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly.
Or whoever's born here first is first.
Okay.
year.
And,
First year.
but
I
like
did not
obviously
know that.
like
Me
a lot of people that I'm like counterparts will be first gen in it. Do you know what I mean? I'll still be constantly around even though I'm not technically.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time when you're that the idea is that it's very, very likely that your parents are not coming from the most privileged or economically like stable background. So they're trying to stabilize to make sure that you're stable. And so like they don't have the privilege of, let's say, a house they inherited so that you can, so that you guys always have a home and they don't have to think about a mortgage, so that now you're free to do anything. Do you know what I mean? Like sadly, economics actually affects where you can go and all this. It's weird in the way you think about
it. And it's very, very difficult at a young age for you to even have that rationale. Like,
never.
Like to even think like,
never.
Why are you not letting me do my thing? Like,
never.
It took me a long time to even get over it because like everything else that happened in my life aside, in regards to ball, for like up until like the age of like 17, like Colin, I had mad animosity towards my parents because I felt like they hindered me in terms of what I wanted to. So I wanted to go. Could have done the American thing. My parents never let me do that. Could have gone to football college. My parents never let me do that. So I was thinking, like, Bear, I didn't play Sunday League for years. Like you're way later than Bear Man are supposed
now
to.
I'm starting to think about Sunday League again.
Now, and it's one of the things that you can do. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's only when you get older.
Shout out to my mum. It's not like she stopped me. It's more that she couldn't because of my sister and my dad's not around. So I feel like my situation is a bit different because I feel like she would have let me.
Yeah.
It's not. She couldn't. She just couldn't.
It's a very, very difficult one.
I think it depends though, because there's a thing where my sister is. Don't laugh, she's serious.
What you started laughing? You started laughing.
No, because the thing is, when we were younger, we were obsessed with wrestling in my house. Like Friday night, Saturday morning was wrestling.
You're not the first person I said that.
Like literally all the time, like wrestling. And the thing is, it became we never knew, but it became my sister's obsession to the point she wanted to be a wrestler. It was a joke. What do you mean? You want to be jumping up? What do you mean? Like in my house, it was almost like, okay, she wants to be a wrestler, but my mum and dad are very calm because my mum comes from a privileged background. So to her, she's just calm. My dad, wherever my mum says goes. So it's a thing where like it was still a joke.
Wait, your dad, wherever your mum says goes.
Yeah,
like,
my
mum. Kids.
Yeah, like it's a thing where my dad doesn't. It's not like
he's triggered.
He doesn't have.
I'm not triggered. I'm just thinking. Well, I mean, she's Nigerian and Ghanaian. How in what world is it that?
Ghanaian men are very laid back. Very laid back.
Enough, innit?
So, but how come your sister didn't get?
No, so it's a thing where it took. I'm very proud of my sister because she is I want to do it. I'm gonna. If it was me, I would have said, okay, all right, mommy, like, I will do it. But my sister's like, I'm doing it. So it became to the point that till now, the girl enrolled herself in wrestling school.
She actually tried.
Yeah, she done it. She's been doing it online the whole quarantine. She enrolled herself in when things open up. She's going to start training, like, and everything. So it was a thing where it became like, oh my god, she's serious. So now I'm shooting promos with her. Her teacher's loving it. Like so many things she's doing. And my mum and dad have to come to the girls like, this is what this girl wants to do. But for uni, by God's grace, she'll be going to Newcastle.
I like how there's always that. But for uni,
if she wants, so she had to compromise. So it couldn't obviously. What are you gonna do? Wrestling, but it became journalism. So my mum, so it became. Okay, I'll do journalism one day. Then from journalism, I can become a what's it called? What do the commentator on? So that's where she's taking it with my parents.
You don't get a lot of young black people that even consider that type of thing.
But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't know there's actually a community like black people and everything.
Can I ask her how old your sister is?
She's oh my god, I was supposed to say she's 18, she's 19, she just turned 19.
That's amazing. That is amazing for her.
Yeah, do you know it is as well, let's speak on that, obviously, like, we're all in our young, I said young 20s, is that the term? Whatever it is, isn't it? Early 20s, thank you very much,
So, I'm in my mid-20s. I'm 25.
English. But my point is, obviously none of us have kids yet, but how would you rationalise what comes first between pursuing the dream,
just reading my mind.
Pursuing the dream, and what seems like, because at the end of the day, in this life, this adulting, what we know is not everything that seems like is good is going to turn out good. But how do you rationalise with like your child, or not even with your child, like even like you, the younger sister, or just youngins? How do you rationalise to them, pursuing the dream and what you have an interest in. Because like for me, for example, like, I have 2 younger cousins who are like my little brothers. One's 15, one's 12. One of them wants to be a game designer, the other one wants to be a surgeon.
Oh,
them
wow.
man know what they want to do
Yes.
already. So I don't even have the battle of telling them, yo, like,
Yeah.
do your
Something
thing.
else.
Do you get it? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just there for them. Like, yeah, like
Support.
whatever you want to do, like I'm backing you. But
Yeah.
and that's because I went through the battle of my life of fighting to pursue something.
Yeah.
But
Everyone's looking
when
at
you
them.
think about it now, I'm even lucky because I'm not their parent. They're just like my
Yeah,
younger
yeah.
brothers. But then when you have a child,
Yeah.
the care that you have for them is going to be
different.
so different. So how do you actually rationalize really and truly? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, what actually comes first, the dream or what? Like, do you know what I'm
I
saying?
completely hear you, bro. Like, I feel like one thing that's kind of always sort of grounded me was the actual belief, and not everyone believes this, but the belief that like there's a lot of things that people were born to do, and so I'm a great believer in like destiny and the fact that there were certain things. When you see Messi play football, you know he wasn't born to do anything else. Now, the chances that everybody would actually get to do what they were born to do is quite slim. Like, we're sold the dream that we will always like get to do what we're born to do. But the truth of the matter is that you are lucky if in life, because of like, you can go from political sense and say because of capitalism. You can go different angles and be like, do you know what I mean? So it's a thing of like, I feel like it's a thing of recognizing that thing in your kids and seeing if, because for instance, like, God forbid, but let's say my kid wanted to be a pilot, but I didn't have funds to make them get to a place where they want to be a pilot. And even if they had the things necessary and we tried, that's something that's kind of not possible, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a thing whereby, or they want to be a pilot, but motherfucker's dumb, yeah? And he actually can't be a pilot. There's like different factors. My whole point is that you find, and one thing I've always wanted to say is that there's not just one thing that people will be good at. There'd probably be like 3. And you try to nurture those 3 things. Yeah. Like for instance, like my kid could be good at like surfboarding, but like I was born in Niger and there isn't a surfboarding in community there.
So you don't even have that outlook on it,
exactly. So like there's so many different things. But what I'm coming to say is that you try to nurture all those things and like try to instill in them that it's a thing where you have to be the best at whatever you do for you to actually succeed in it, and always have a backup. That's why I actually proper respect like the way my parents, like I know, like I can see the flaws in what they did in terms of like for all 4 of us and where they tried to lead us and stuff. But there's like a backup plan anyways. Like if everything fails, even if it's not your fault that stuff fails. So that's the way I see it. I'm like, find what they're good at, try to nurture it, but always have a backup. It's easier said than done, obviously, because like, do you know what I mean? Let's say your kid wanted to be an athlete, or you also want them to be educated, but for them to be a top athlete, they have to actually devote their life to that athleticism, and then you're like, where are they gonna have the chance to be an academic? So it's so much, but that's kind of where I'm coming from.
I get you.
That's crazy. That's for it's actually listening to people talk about, because in my house, all this athletics, we're all girls. So if my sister did her thing, but only for fun. She never like took it seriously. So in my house, there was none of that. There was none of it. Was always academics. Like all of us, all 3 of us, it was almost okay. I was a bit rebellious in terms of my mom and dad. My mom and dad would always throw, don't worry, you'll be a doctor one day. And I hate blood. I hate all that. I will cry with the patient. I'm crying. We'll be like, homo, you're sick. And I'm sorry.
Even that's gonna be like, yeah, you fucked up.
I hate it.
I ain't gonna lie.
What's it? The legs broken.
No.
So weak.
I'm so sorry.
Mad. Your leg gone.
Can you imagine?
Don't disrespect me like that.
No. But another thing I was thinking, do you know like, but even though, yo, wait a minute. Just right there, with all of what I've just said, there's certain things that I feel like I'll be more hesitant. I feel like I am my parents' kid at the end of the day, and like I'm like there's certain things. For instance, this is gonna sound mad, but if my kid says they want to be a rapper, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you'd think because like I have friends.
Cancel that. That shit.
Somebody wants to do with Philippine.
If I born a son and he say I want to be like Burna Boy, I read your. I don't give it. And okay, here's I'd have a different approach though. Like, so I wouldn't say that to them. In my mind, I'd be thinking, I hope this motherfucker drops this shit. Because do you know what?
I hope they grow out of this.
Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know why? Do you know why? Yes, it's because like I know the odds to making the music. It doesn't have to do with how good you are.
Yeah.
There's so many things. And
honestly.
let's say that for instance, let's say I had people that were close in the music industry.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Different story.
Plug him in.
Like, G.O.,
Run
my
it.
son is coming.
Yeah, so it's like straight away. Like this.
Oh,
Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Like, but like, let's say
you gonna plug our son?
if I don't, just
I know this man.
but like if I don't have a connect there, my point is if there's certain niche places where like I feel like your support might not actually mean a lot. And I wouldn't say that to them. I would never say I don't believe in them. I'll try to give them everything that I possibly can to like. But then let's say he's like turning to a certain age, and there isn't like a strong backup. Start to think you need to start thinking about backup.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? I want you out of my house.
Gotta stop pushing it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not one of them people.
I
Like,
don't want you to be successful. I just want you out of my house.
no, seriously, I'm one of them people that like. It's just how I think. Like, I feel like for you to get high achieving like thingies, you need to sort of cut dependence to a certain level. So, if my youth is like I hope to have a home where they can like stay forever and not stay forever, stay where you can sort of like accommodate it. It's not like I'm struggling to be like go. I can't feed you again. Yeah. But it's a thing whereby like if I'm having if I had a kid that's supporting that wanted like a music career and it not happened for them by the age of like 30 and that there isn't a strong backup there, it's like do you know what I mean? Like. And the situations I'm saying is again they're realistic. They're like they're things that can happen. This is like real life, innit? It's not a thing about you're not good. It's just like, bro, you've been trying this music thing, like there's like we don't know. We're trying to break through, but it's not there.
What's going
I
on
think that
now?
goes back to what David was saying, though. Like, do we let them follow their dream, or that the more realistic academic side of things? But I think you can balance the both. Like you said, if you're doing something else and you have an income, you have less time, but you have more resources. So you have more time to book studio. Like this is the thing. You have more time to book studio. You have more time, like more money rather, to put towards better producers, like bigger producers and stuff like that. So even though it's less time, the resources are there, and it takes one banger. And you're there. And you're
there. That's what's crazy about the whole music thing. It's like it takes one, and you're done.
So when you have the connect, it's there. I was gonna say what's it called? I was gonna name a certain DJ, somebody in Nigeria. She has to connect. Her music is not 100%.
Why? I know whose name you're saying. Why are you not saying it?
No, because one day I might
DJ talking about copy. I talking about copy. Yeah.
That's what you should talk about. That's what you talk.
He's talking about copy because they've got to tell the last money and so they can.
No, but
buy the whole
there was another name.
When I go for contracts, please.
You speak out and be working with people. You keep quiet.
Exactly.
You don't sing.
Honestly, Gio is not affiliated with what was said.
No, he loves DJ Coffee's music. And he listens to it every day.
He's like, Banana Boy eats me up.
I see.
Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love her as an individual, just at what she does with humanitarian work and stuff like that. I love it. I love watching her. I love what she does. But to me personally, when it comes to music, it's not her strong point.
She's not the most talented, but she comes out with some good music as well, though. Yeah,
carries,
she knows
brings the people she needs. Like, come on, let's say if one of us were like, okay, doing what she was doing, like no money, no nothing.
Who's not getting there? We're not getting.
David, who said he choked? Get off my phone.
Yeah.
So it's the thing where who you know
as
always helps.
Yeah.
So who you
I think that's grown more. That's a privilege.
Well, that's a place of privilege.
Yeah, basically.
I think that thing of who you know has grown more and more as time has gone on. Like,
I
used to hear it a lot when I was a young'un.
I
just didn't take it serious.
From young, they told you network.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I don't want to talk to strangers.
Yeah, do you get it? Like, I didn't take it serious. Now I understand so much.
Do you know what's crazy about the network thing? Yeah, it has less to do with even. Let's say you know someone now, and there's potential that this person can be a good asset to you. When I was young, I didn't know that the value of actually keeping the connects because over if I go through my my span, I've met quite important people that like they might not have helped me this year, but they would have helped me 2 years later. And then I look at whatever I was doing with them at the time and think, I should have. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially, I don't know if it happens to you guys at uni, but at uni, you meet a lot of people. If we go through that stuff now, you lot probably know. You say rubbish and nonsense.
No, I didn't say that.
I was going to say, like,
Oh, my uni people, I'm sorry.
no, it doesn't have to be your friends. There's probably you lot knew of people that are like artists now, that have blown out and stuff, and you just used to see them.
Not even touched our uni. What's that boy's name? Touched our uni. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's like and the thing is you don't actually make that connection then, but do you know what I mean? But
hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Do you feel like it's where you grow up? Because I feel like I was born in Nigeria, so in Nigeria it was more who you know, because you never know who you can come across.
Yeah.
I went to a private school where now, looking back, there's a lot of senators' kids.
Yeah.
And I didn't know, before I was just
You wouldn't have known, yeah.
But the thing, exactly. When I came to this country, I wouldn't think, okay, let me keep in contact with those people because one day I might need to go for a contract and knock them up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here, that's not put in your head.
No,
like,
not really.
You just make friends and you move on. This country, I feel like, it lacks respect in that term where we just know each other. Is that we'll never see each other again.
Is that personal to, let's say, you? Because obviously you said the whole Nigeria thing, but in Nigeria you're a prominent aspect of that community. Whereas if you're in this country, like even you're not for real. If you put the reverse in, Boris Johnson's kid, he'll go to a private school, he'll still be the same thing. Yeah. So I think it's everywhere, but obviously where you're plugged in or where your parents are plugged in.
That's true.
I don't know. Yes or no?
What's it no?
I don't know. Like, I feel like you
might not meet people that are up there, but you can meet some important people still.
Yeah.
It's
just like how it's kind of just how you finesse it. Kind of like I don't know. I can't articulate my point clearly to properly.
Do you know what? I agree with you somewhat, but I think in life people have there's circles and there's it. What do you call it? What's that thing? There's classism. Classism is a real thing. The circles that you run around is all steeped in classism. Is that even the right term?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So what do you call it? The likelihood is. I swear.
What's interesting?
Don't mind them. The likelihood is obviously you can finesse it. No one say you can't finesse it. So let's say if I wanted to let's say jump into politics now, it will be a thing where you finesse, you make connections. You might make connections from someone of a, let's say, lower standing in the political atmosphere, the political field, and then work my way up. But the likelihood is, I can't necessarily. What's that word? I can't necessarily connect with someone or network with someone like Boris Johnson's son. Not that he's a son.
That's because there's no way. Where would you have met as well?
You believe you can?
I believe in you. You can.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. But it's the thing where it's literally, but where would you have met?
That's the thing.
You could have met at uni,
your worlds apart.
Do you know what it is? I've clocked a lot of international students when they come. That's your connect.
Yeah. No, because even in fact,
Halima, you're so right.
I don't want to.
And there was bags that I fumbled.
You see that international, bruh?
There was bags that I fumbled.
Even our own brethren. I mean, I want to.
There was bags that I fumbled.
Shout out to her. No, but still, do you know what I mean?
Let's should have followed them home.
I don't know that finish because you don't know.
My guy in Nigeria, they go. No, but it's serious. You need to make them connect.
So we've not actually done the intro into the pod. Where I'm gonna run the intro. I know you listen, but basically when it comes to your point to, and then you say your name.
Yes, sir.
You that was walking on the side, you should know this first, isn't it? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Please don't.
Listening, it's a bit tight in here.
Okay, do you know? Do it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Wait, let her finish. You're a fan. Stop. And you're a shitty fan of that. Stop. Who says yo? Who says yo?
No, yo.
Don't do that to my friend.
Let's go. Alright, listen. No. Let's go. Yeah. You're not locked to the. Oh my god.
Nah, but my thing, she's never getting the back again. Oh my god.
Dave doesn't care.
My pod, it's fancy like that.
Honestly, but I said really start because you already started.
Sorry,
but it can't be my.
I like how we're breaking records here. No one's ever interrupted the intro.
So wait,
no,
but we have to address this. Wait. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Let me finish. Go ahead.
I just want to say for people watching, I don't like how Gio pushed me back. I don't like Joe. You might as well.
I was even like,
Joe, you might as well slap me. Like you might as well slap me on camera.
No, we know Joe was heavy-handed though.
Yeah. No. It's not slight to Joe's character. I just want to say, just for people that are gonna watch.
she's not backing you. She's stuttering. There was no back talk. She was stuttering.
I'm not gonna lie. Everything that's been said is a
Me
lie.
and my friend are being very respectful. We would like you to be
Towards you,
in
I appreciate it. I just thought, like, I don't know, like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to be in public and people are saying, is it you that Joe just moved to the side? So I just want to say for people that are going to watch on YouTube, people that are listening, I didn't say that to you, you're my boy. Yeah, you're my G. Let's not even know it's not.
No, Halima, you're bad.
We're gonna leap over that one.
Yeah.
I think everyone can realize that we have some really interesting guests, and I'm truly so happy to have them today. But I'm just gonna intro. Let's go. Yeah. You're now locked to the Unfiltered Podcast, a podcast where we talk about life, relationships, and dilemmas. On the pod today we've got
David,
and then we've got.
You're such a fan. G.O. I'm so sorry. She's doing.
And then we got.
Afua.
And then we've got
Halima
on the pod today, and you've also got Collar on the pod. What's everybody saying?
I'm the biggest fan.
I just guys.
My friend supports me. You're saying I'm a fan.
You're a fan, bro.
I'm gonna delete off Spotify.
no, you're not, man.
No. I hate Af because I hate Af because this is why people always say that London's bad mind. They always say, this is why people always say London is bad mind and London is bad vibes. London's bad vibes, so you can't do networking. You can't do support.
I've been told that you should back off the hat. I don't know who said that.
Please.
I've been told you should back off the hat.
I just want to say for everyone listening, what Af was actually doing.
Bro, you're both terrorists. I swear to God.
What Af was actually doing.
Wait, hold on.
Don't do that.
Guys, don't worry. I wasn't touched. Don't do
that.
She tried to pack us.
Don't do that.
We're respectfully sitting here. Your
Anyway,
friends are the ones.
Anyway, chill out, Halima. Anyway, Halima.
Because some echo forwards is really nice. Go on, Colin.
Afua was actually whispering whilst I was doing the intro, and she was like mouthing like the intro for everyone that's listening. And I just want to say I appreciate for the support really, because obviously it means that she's been listening to the pod and that she knows the pod. Because the truth of the matter is I have man them that don't listen as much as Afua does, and I'm atting you. If you're listening now, I'm atting you. Some of you don't know the intro. I'm just saying, innit? So the people that actually know the intro, like have an idea of what the intro is, I probably appreciate. I deeply appreciate. And like just on me, if we ever do a live show that's very very big, you got a backstage pass on me.
I'll be sitting on the stage.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear.
Have you heard that song where they go, I don't want no scrub to...
It's me. They call scrub.
I'm out.
I didn't mean
Fuck the Unfiltered Pod.
Wait, on air you're starting to put the Unfiltered Pod. Oh, you two are different guys. Unfiltered has never seen you.
You won't touch this place again. I assure you.
Soapbox has never seen you again. I promise you.
I'm actually enjoying
Next week will come back.
Honestly, I don't know.
She said,
I'm like,
Joe, not these people. Joe, I'm here.
I'm actually enjoying so much.
Learn the nigga's name now. She can't stop screaming. Look at this one, man.
don't do that, Tom. Don't do that.
No, but you went back in the
Anyways, Colin, please.
I'm going to repeat one more time because the listeners at home won't realise. Outside, before we were on air, Halima hesitated.
There was no back tour. There was actually no back tour.
That is all I'm going to say.
You heard crickets.
You know,
It was
I was saying a
silence.
quick prayer before I came in, but you put me off guard.
Did Jesus answer?
I was saying God, like, bless the podcast.
What?
I was saying God,
Go let them rise. Go let them rise.
never fail.
Let them
never.
Amen.
Let them get
And they get higher and higher in Jesus'
1-0.
name.
Alright, cool. 1-0.
No, 1-1.
Yeah,
Let's not do us like that.
in fact, no, it's 3-1.
God bless you.
You shook my hand already.
I'm
having too much fun.
I'm having so much fun. And so usually on the pod, we usually ask how everyone is. So I'll just go from Halima. Halima, how are you today?
I'm blessed.
Yeah?
I'm happy.
Yeah, just for everyone listening, I think you'd have been able to hear she's got a wide smile. I actually believe that she's blessed. A lot of people come here and they say they're good and they say frowning. They're like, how are you today? I'm good.
I don't feel like it's indirecting me.
No, you know.
Imagine I was thinking that was for me at one point.
I'm fine.
Nah, but yeah, how far are you doing today?
I'm very good.
Yeah.
Guys, this is my voice. I'm very fine.
What did she just say?
I'm not joking. I'm actually good.
that shit's getting deep.
It's bad. I was about to say.
What did she say?
It almost sounded like them.
I said,
what's
guys,
that?
I'm very fine. I just added a voice. I didn't like it.
She tried to add phone porn voice.
English is not English.
Mum.
Anyways,
if you're listening to this,
No, I'm
Man,
actually,
I don't know what that word is.
man, them, how you doing today?
Let us stop.
I'm actually good.
Man, them, how you doing
I'm
today?
blessed, man. I'm good.
Gio?
Excuse me, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm very good. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I was hungry, so I was trying to collect.
As
How are
Lent-
you, Colin?
I'm
Nobody
good.
asked.
Nobody ever asked. How are you?
I'm good, man.
how
I'm
was your
blessed.
day?
I'm blessed.
Don't
I'm
react.
blessed.
Don't react.
Thank you.
Don't
I'm
react.
good.
Do your friends ask you? Do they message?
No, wait.
Nah, the man them
See,
do.
nah,
Man,
I had to step in.
no, way.
I actually have to step in.
No. I'll answer for you, man.
Alright, go
The
ahead.
man them
Yeah.
make sure I'm good.
They make sure.
Yeah, they make sure.
Okay. Did they say I love you?
This is an interesting one to bring up. This is a very, very good one.
Yeah.
Halima, I like you. So,
You know, you're not man anymore. You are never.
Nah, so we was actually talking about this. So wait, you see when you lot come off the phone to your girls here, is there?
No.
No, carry on. No,
You
carry
didn't even
on.
let you didn't even let finish.
She knows where this
You
is
can
going.
tell
Carry
Af's the
on.
fucking toxic friend.
Toxic. What's that? Are you mad?
Every phone call,
No,
she was.
carry on. No,
Okay, Call. Finish
Carry
your
on.
question, then I'll
Carry on.
Can I finish?
So-
This is deep in my heart. Carry on.
I already know how this is gonna come out.
It's been weighing on me. It's been weighing on me.
It's a loaded question. It's a loaded question. But yeah. But so girls.
A word is enough for Dubai.
I let me answer the question. I did try to kill me. So yeah, when you come off the phone to your girls, do you ever first of all, do you ever do love you, bye, and also do you like randomly, like let's say you're really feeling that, do you tell your friend I love you?
Okay, let me.
Yeah, I want you to answer. Guys, can we be quiet when she answers?
The thing about me is my mom has always told me I love you.
Cool.
So to me, I love you is like there. If I love you, I'll say I love you. Innit? So when I started befriending certain 3 girls in my life,
Just because
for the purposes of the podcast,
Yeah.
Satish if you're listening, Charmaine if you're listening, and the one that's sitting there, Afia,
yeah.
I always say I love you. Like every time we get off
Is it when you come off the phone with them?
all the
The
time.
man, them, the girls,
time.
like you
I
say
literally
love you.
say, these toxic niggas.
Wait, the rest of them too?
All 3 of them.
Because we're all white.
Charmaine is a bit better. Charmaine's a bit like she'll say I love you. She's a bit
Yeah. Okay, now
she's a
Satish
bit
and this one I can see.
Satish and Afua, they will hang up the phone.
Seriously, this don't leave your love you hanging.
Oh my god.
I bet if it was man, they wouldn't.
Oh,
No, you're right. Still.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god!
No, thank you.
Right, still.
Oh my god!
I see that one.
Oh my god! That is hot.
I bet if a man said this to them when he was dicking them down.
My friends don't do that. My friends don't do that. My friends don't do that.
Wait, I thought you
My
said
friends
when
don't do that. My friends don't do that.
Stop it, man. Pick your side, Halima. Been man
My
saying
friends-
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you meant to. No, keep sipping. I thought you meant between boys.
No, between boy. Okay, so cool. So obviously, so
I was laughing at myself.
down this pod, bro.
so man them, I'm gonna ask the man them as well now. Yeah. So like, obviously, I'm not gonna ask the man them if they say love you after the end of the
Why
phone
not?
because I don't know. No, it's not because of toxic. That's rare for guys to do. But do you tell your boys I love you? And like, how often is it weird? Is it? Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I do with a lot of my close brethren.
Cool.
So you two, for example, yo, big man, you good there?
I promise
Oh,
you. Well, I
She
But-
said,
It was Halima.
So I do, but obviously it's not a regular thing. But with all my close brethren, every now and then I'll do it. But I always do it in like a jokey manner.
Yeah,
but I mean it though.
it will have a sense
And
of humor.
what about you, Gio?
Yeah, it will have a sense of humor with it.
No, I'm saying, do you tell your brethren you love them?
Yeah.
I don't have that much
Yeah.
brethren, by the way, but yeah.
Fair enough. I do.
Interesting.
Why this is so interesting is because one of my other bridges,
Interesting.
I don't know how we came into conversation, but I must have said, I don't know if I said it, but I was like, is it weird if I say it to you?
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, don't say that to me. Now, this, I have,
an aggressive thing or
no, he just said it to me. No, stop clapping.
I like that friend.
Nah, calm down.
Yeah, honestly.
Now, because I know he loves me.
Yeah.
I can call him if I'm in the middle of a gunfight and he'll be there. Now, that I'm not saying what I'm saying out of any. I don't doubt.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? There's bullets flying. Yeah. He will come there. Like, someone has to love me to do that for me. I have no doubt that he loves me. But it's weird that we wouldn't say it to each other. And I found it so interesting. We've gone through so many things together. Do you know what I mean? And it was weird. Like, me and him had the full conversation. I was like, bro, well, like, if man calls you, man says, like, I love you. Like, first of all, I'm not saying it back. Second of all, why are you saying that to me? Like, bro, like, that's for my girl to say to, like, that's mad, like.
Oh, wow.
And they were saying all these things to me. And it's not like he was hyping up. We were just going, I was antagonizing. I was pricking him, trying to find the reason why. And then, and I done a whole investigation. And do you know what Halima said at the beginning is basically key to all of this?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's her
My mom said it to me.
Oh,
A lot of the people, it's a thing where, like, if you were raised in around a place where the word love was thrown the way it was, it's easier to throw it. Now, it doesn't lose its gravity whether it's said more or less. Yeah. But some people are hesitant to say it because they're just not as
accustomed
used to it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's a very, very weird one. And
So what, you telling me my mum doesn't love me?
no. But the way, because you lot do
This guy is mad.
girls,
I'm so sorry.
girls do a lot of like
but I hear it.
they
I'm
do
not
a
gonna
lot
lie,
of
for
stuff
me-
talking about love language and
Yeah.
Some people are happy. They need to hear stuff. Does that make sense? Some people don't.
You men will lie.
Wait, what?
You men
How
will
did we get
lie.
here?
Wait,
how did we get here?
because there's always girls that always have agenda.
Yeah, but how did we get there?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that.
We'll get into
It doesn't. And then I was gonna say, like, for me, it's not easy. It's not like, I don't even think for man in most man them it's not that easy.
Obviously,
Anyways,
because with the whole "I love you" thing, there's a sense of the word's gonna elude me. But there's a feminine aspect to the to the whole love and love.
you're kind of allowed to do it more if you're a girl.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas as a guy, it's kind of seen like, are you even a man?
Yeah.
That's the type
It's
of
kind
vibe
of like,
that
why are
you're-
you showing me that much?
Exactly. So
I don't agree
even
with
us man
I
that say
hear it, but I don't agree with it.
no, okay, but that's the perception.
That's the
So
Yeah.
even us man that say
And also consider strong what's it, like girls with like very, very strong what do you call it, I can't find the word here, you know, girls that have got proper like I'm gonna make this easy, girls like Af. I didn't want to gas her.
I
No,
understand.
but in the
No,
way.
Don't say anything else.
No, I get it.
Like strong heart, almost like
No, it's
they
not a
have
strong
No,
part. It's not a thing of
it's
it's a thing where like the way
It's
the girls that are more like they've got the word is not strong. I don't know what I'm alluding like because I know you're a girl. Do you know what I mean? Like there's certain things that I would never say to you because you're a girl. Like I don't. It's not like moving. It's just like some people.
for me.
This is what I was gonna say. Yeah, like you're one of those people. There's some girls that are bare shy and they wouldn't be able to be in a kind of conversation. All three of us have known you for a while now. Like we can talk to you calm. There's that. Do you know what I mean? Like you won't be phased. We could talk about anything. We can put you in the middle of the man them,
you know,
and the man them will lack and suffer. But you would. Does that make sense?
That's the toxic aspect of her as well, though. But we'll
No, but I understand.
But you know, so like,
we are complete opposites.
so-
and we're complete.
and so like,
yeah.
and so like, so like those kind of. I was just gonna say those kind of girls as well. Yeah, they wouldn't.
Keep your love.
If you see them do the I love you thing, you be like, whoa.
Yeah.
They're showing a lot of emotion. Like, whoa.
I think even when me and Afua have conversations, if she does anything that's too soft, I think there's something wrong with
I
her.
can't lie, because me and Gabe can talk about anything. Like,
But if
we got
it's
very
like-
far. But even today, when I tried to hug him to greet, he said, "We don't do that."
Yeah, we know,
Like,
we don't.
It's actually
do
mad.
that.
We can talk about. We
We
can
don't
be
do
so
that.
close yet so far.
Yeah.
It's mad.
But the thing is, but at the same time, like them kind of strong facing girls. That's what I'm just gonna call it because I can't remember the word I was gonna use right now.
That's strong face.
I'm gonna let you finish. Because I know you're not insulting me like the way he's trying
I'm
to
not.
do it.
Don't.
I know Connor, you're better than that.
Take how you
Don't
take
mind
it in
them.
there. Anyway, go on, continue, Connor.
Don't do that.
Is that
You shouldn't disrespect you like that. Yeah.
like those kind of girls? But the thing is, like girls that like, because like again, like I don't, because we talk about a lot of political things here. Yeah, I don't want to be one of those people that kind of carrying an agenda that I'm gonna take this so wild. Like that, like certain black women have to be a certain strong way. Do you know what I mean? We should be able to attribute every effeminate kind of thing with them and treat them just as
101.
delicate as they want to be treated. Does that make
100%
sense?
agree.
But like I was just putting the point that there's certain people that if they show a certain level of emotion, depending whatever it is that causes them not to show that much emotion,
Yeah.
does that make sense?
Yeah.
When they show it, you're like, whoa. And it's like even their friends will be shocked that.
Yeah,
But you can't
yeah.
blame the response to that because that's what they've given you.
I just don't want to. I don't. That's true. But like me, I will still be treating my black queens, as effeminate as I would.
Ebony goddess.
Oh, not ebony goddess. They're so angry that we said this. They're so angry that we said it. But you lot,
chocolate melanin.
I basically we're mocking. No. We're mocking men. We're mocking men that objectify. We're not.
We're being serious.
We're not being serious. But what do you mean?
You should know me better still.
Yeah. But we're just saying that. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be one of the people that puts the trope. They're like, oh yeah, because a black woman has to be strong in certain situations, and then we shouldn't like have them effeminate sides. They should.
I hate that.
Allowed to.
That thing of what it is growing up. You're always like you're strong. You're strong.
Yeah.
I always said like recently I've had this weird epiphany. I've always said I want to be baby. Like I want to be taken out before. Like if I don't know if I had a conversation with you, but it's a thing where I've always wanted to be the strong one. I've always wanted to be the one who will provide. The one who will provide. I'll be the one who will cook. My legs will be hurting. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll be sweating. Everybody must eat. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Sounds like hell.
I used to be that person though. Like I used to be in the kitchen.
Even
like,
uni.
Everybody must eat before I eat. Like I used to be that woman, and that's because I'm the oldest.
Oh God.
I'm the oldest sibling. So
You've got a nurturing side to you.
It's a thing where now, no, I want to be babied. Like I want somebody to come and take me out. I don't want to be paying.
Where do you reckon that stems from? That whole black women have to be super strong thing.
The mum. The African culture, definitely.
Do you know where mum got it from though?
From dad.
I would say from society. I would say from society.
I was there.
Yeah.
Because my thing is,
who started it?
my thing with a lot of these topics is actually that's a good point.
There's bare different sides.
I didn't want to say it.
No, but
I didn't want to see either. But
my thing with a lot of these topics is because personally, I feel like my experience is very, very different. So even in like my household, my mum was baby, bro. Well, not baby, but like my mum wasn't made out to be.
In what aspect though? Because there's different ways. Because in terms of what she's to cut, I always see Halima as like this soft and warm, whereas this one is more like. Sorry,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like how you think.
Afua is more like Afua is more stern, and is not in our flat. Halima basically did everything.
But I have a soft side. That's what.
Oh yeah, you have a soft side, but that's
any
not
man is listening.
right
I can be soft.
I'll plug you, bro. Stop it. Honestly, even at uni, like Halima would. She was almost like the mum of the flat for all intents and purposes. Yeah.
Let me say to my friend Auntie Halima. There's a reason.
No, she's almost like the mum of the flat, but she's still soft and alright. So even in what you're talking about, let me use me as an example. My mum, let's say she does all the stereotype of what African mother should do. She cooks and clean. Oh Jesus!
Continue.
She cooks
we know
and cleans, etc., etc. And obviously people say that she's not provided for, etc. Or she's not baby, but she could be baby. But she can be babied. She's babied in other. She's babied in other ways. Do you get what I mean? 100%. Like in let's say traditional
aspect.
Let's say you're from that. Let's say you're in Nigeria. The traditional way of doing it would be you get married. The wife, let's say, stays at home, cooks and takes care of the kids, etc., etc. Waits for the husband. That could be deemed like she's not getting anything and she's being worked. But when the husband comes home, he gives an allowance of however many thousands or millions of naira, etc., etc. She's getting babied in that way.
And the love is still there.
And the love is, so it depends what baby.
I think the thing where we need to be careful in terms of there are mums that are out there struggling. Like literally, like dads are not giving no affection. And don't get me wrong, like I've seen those. The woman that raised me isn't like that. So it's a thing where in my head, I can't be like that. So that's why I said it stems from home. If I dared, like there's a thing in my house now. If I'm in a house and my husband doesn't want to buy me a dishwasher, I'm going back to my mum's house. I've said it because it's a thing where my mum has always told me, we didn't lack. Why should you like? My purpose in this life was not for you to come and do backwards, but for you to do forwards. You get what I'm saying? So I always say my mum comes from a privileged background. She's one person in this world that doesn't send money home. Like my grandma sends me money. She's like, "Oh, it's your birthday. Let me send you money." So do you know what I'm saying? So my mum comes from that aspect, and I rate it. But I've seen aunties that husbands are out doing and they are in
Okay.
there. But my mum is
Yeah.
quite strong, so I would have to say that.
You're not gonna hate me because I just come here and push my own agendas. Yeah? But we didn't finish talking about the love thing. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's true.
sorry,
No, I
sorry.
forgot. We segued.
Yeah, we segued.
Back to the matter.
Do you guys know your love language? Sorry.
I know, man. Yeah.
I know.
You are
Would you
pouring
like
a
to-
lot.
You know what's
there.
bad funny?
I am gonna barter.
Should I tell you a funny tweet?
Yeah.
I saw a tweet and it was like, why is every man's love language physical
I'm
touch?
not getting away from
Of course now.
And
I'll
I'll bet everything and anything, all three, one of them,
Love
all three of us.
language.
Let me.
What's up with mine?
For the listeners
said
at home,
I have COVID. I have COVID.
Stop that shit. Joe, what's your love language?
Not on my
Why
watch.
waved?
So that you can enjoy it. You know, wait for your
Guys,
understanding.
I can't remember for the life of what's
What all the love languages?
You knew me.
there's physical touch, quality time,
Quality time,
Acts of
acts
gift,
of
acts of
service.
service, gifts,
Yeah.
Yeah, gifts, acts of service.
and there's one more.
Physical touch, quality time, and
Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
That one is terrible.
Yeah.
horrific.
No, if you compliment me, I'll cringe.
No, honestly.
I'll do.
I get why people love it.
Guys,
but nah, I get why
Guys,
people love
that
it.
is so shallow. How
No.
can you say? Because it doesn't have to do with complimenting.
Yeah, it's just
it
like
said words of
reassurance,
affirmation.
innit?
Yeah. It's
No,
obviously,
but
it's
what-
obviously not your top. You see, three of you, yeah, it's obviously not your top one.
No.
It's alright.
Well, it works hand in hand.
Proud of you. My mother was proud.
Honestly, why are you proud?
My mother was proud.
Why are you even saying out loud? One thing to be proud. Just
Okay, wait.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. I like words of affirmation.
No.
no.
I'm just saying.
I'm not joking.
No. Wait. You two are moving
You
better
two are
uneducated.
mad
Because wait.
You want your partner to show you some
Exactly.
kind of- yeah,
Girls
something.
always want reassurance. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? About you don't.
For me.
But
You
even
want some kind of
You're not
reassurance.
one of them girls that wants reassurance.
Every girl, come on. Even every guy.
What? How is words of affirmation reassurance?
It's
That's cool.
their words. It's not.
You know what?
I'm not saying it's your top love language. It might not even be your third.
Bottom.
I feel
Fair
like
enough.
I want
it depends. Okay, for me,
Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the reassurance. I want it, cool, but all of the compliments
It depends what you attach to
and the-
You're
affirmation.
thinking about all the whole thing. Yeah,
when you say affirmation, like you did a good job, or like I'm proud.
Okay, let's go through the room and find out what everyone's is. So Halima, do you know what yours are?
Oof, last time I think it was,
If these are too personal, and you don't want to share, just
acts
don't
of
share them.
service.
I
He's
can't
unfiltered. You lot better talk.
Honestly,
Quality time.
Fair
there's
enough.
more.
That was there was like my first acts of service definitely was number one.
Girls always like acts of service because they look for slaves. So
Yeah.
continue.
Honestly.
Honestly.
Wait,
What do you see
is
slave over me now? Like
what do you see as acts
I'm
of
tired.
service?
No, go on. Let's not get sidetracked.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
continue.
genuinely asking. What
Acts
do
of
you see?
service is like
Do anything to make the other one happy.
No, do you know what
Not
it is?
really though.
Acts of service is if you know I have
That's my
many things
answer.
on my plate.
Yeah.
Like a beg. If I say like, okay, babe, there's so and so you need to go and pick up.
She said
Like
babe.
I need to go. Okay, if I give you a list, my laundry list,
Yeah.
of what I need to do today.
Actually,
no, listen now. And I said,
Best thing gonna stay daddy.
and he calls me and he said,
Oh,
oh,
I'm joking,
Alpha,
I'm
like
joking.
how was your day? And I said, oh, I'm
I'll do it. I have a girlfriend. I'm lying.
and I said, I'm like number 4.
I can't lie.
Look at them.
I'm expecting the phone call.
My friend is trying to talk.
Yay!
My friend is trying to talk. You're laughing.
Sorry.
See, no, guys,
No.
your wife will be looking at this.
Hello.
Okay.
They've said that shit goes stay
Hello.
Is it very sorry?
No, seriously, guys,
Sorry.
future wives are watching
Sorry,
this.
sorry.
Behave. We want to
true.
go to weddings, yeah?
Sorry,
I don't want 30 years old that I'm calling you.
Dirty.
But David, you have killed me just now. I swear to God.
Look at
Stop.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Our
Don't be
apologies.
rude like
No, our
that.
apologies. We actually
As you're saying, start again.
Yeah, quality
Acts of
time,
service.
acts of service.
Oh, quality times first.
No, acts of service
Oh, acts of
was
service.
first, and then I think it's quality time.
Have you
Everyone
experienced
does
acts-
top
okay.
2. Just top 2.
Oh, just top 2. Okay.
What's your top 2?
Quality time, acts of service.
Okay, top 2.
I don't know that.
Quality time, acts of service.
Yeah.
Okay. Quality time, physical touch.
Interesting.
I don't
Maybe the
actually know.
physical
I can't
touch
remember.
first.
What's yours?
It's definitely quality
Dirty
time.
best.
Quality time.
Yeah. And
David.
I think it's physical touch.
Gin-
Physical touch.
Well.
Acts of service, physical touch.
Yeah.
Come
yeah.
and see, you're proving
No,
the theory right.
Yeah, no.
Joe,
I
what's-
would
what's-
say-
We did it together at one point.
Yeah, we
so
did. I
What's your top 2?
they're screaming. It
It
was,
was
what was it?
quality time, physical touch.
Quality time and physical touch.
All the man them are the same.
So you see.
Quality time.
So my one is
Yeah.
definitely quality time.
Yeah.
And I think then there's my second one for me is not. Is it what? Mention everything again.
Acts of service,
Yeah.
gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, and
Physical.
Yeah, so my one is quality time and physical touch. But see, the thing is, like, with just like the rest of the no. See, physical touch here is a thing where, like, you know, there's certain people that if they touch you, like, you move your hands.
Yeah, I don't like.
You don't like people touching you.
I don't like.
And so it means that, like, the people that you actually allowed to touch you is because you like them. Yeah.
Do you guys think there's a difference between when it comes to your love, guys, I'm so sorry.
English.
When it comes to your love language, the love that you provide and the one that you receive.
Yeah, different, because the one you provide is dependent on the person that's receiving.
What do you mean by the one that you provide?
So, like, for me,
you provide physical touch.
So for me, I would provide somebody like
Oh.
I'm definitely acts of service giving. Definitely, like if I know you're struggling with something, I'm gonna help you with one thing. You can do the other thing, whatever, and probably quality time. Same for what I like to receive is quality time and acts of service.
I think
Other people prefer like maybe to receive physical touch, but they won't necessarily give it out all the time. They're more maybe.
Is that something you unconsciously?
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah.
How do the men in your life react to you doing acts of service?
They love it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they love it.
Yeah.
I think for words of affirmation, as you people have said, I'm apparently toxic. So for me to provide words, it's like, yeah, right. Have you had a good day today? Like, because I don't
I
genuinely
think
do
it's
that.
SOS, in all honesty.
Yeah,
I
like
swear.
everyone.
So my next question for everyone then is, how much do you show to people when you're first getting to know them? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Dating stage, first date.
Like dating stage, like
I show a lot.
how much do you show? Like really, look at Halima. Halima doesn't show them shit.
You're capping.
How am I
You're capping. Both of you are capping. No,
think-
you have a Sorry.
No, I actually show a lot.
You show a lot.
No.
So what's
a lot?
As in, like, do you show them the best parts of you, or is it kind of like you just think, yeah, I'm a trapper, I'm gonna show them?
I show
That was weird when I said trapper. Do you know what I'm saying?
I show all of me.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's that. I'm gonna have to stop and say that's not true.
I don't think
but
it's
it's
possible.
No, but it's
It's not- yeah.
because bear in mind when it comes to like the emotional side of things, you guys know I don't show emotion like that anyway.
yeah.
So when it comes to you doing something very rubbish and nonsense, I don't really get angry at all. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really get upset.
Yeah.
I'm just everyone knows I'm very forgiving. When you do very stupid, you're very rubbish and nonsense.
Let's get back to it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's go. Are we going out tomorrow?
Yeah, I was like that.
Yeah. Are we going out tomorrow?
Yeah.
If it's obviously too far,
So you're
gone,
not getting on to man, like.
not really.
Oh, okay. Let me make the question more specific. Yeah, and it does depend if two of you guys two of you ladies are people that actually go out on dates, because there's people that don't actually like dates. There's people that want the more kind of intimate
Me and her
settings and stuff.
completely. This is the thing. We're so opposite. But I'm saying
because
we're very
guys,
opposite in terms
So
of-
you date a lot.
No,
she
the
doesn't.
thing is, she's quick to like, not in terms of okay, this is not gonna sound crazy, but no, she doesn't like wasting her time. No. She Afua doesn't like wasting her Afua doesn't like wasting her time. If you're moving to her, you're moving to her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's
Wait. But pause. If you're moving to me, you're moving to me. But it's not like a relationship tomorrow. It's just
Yeah,
if
no,
you're gonna
she
meet
just
me
wants to
tomorrow.
know. Yeah,
Let's meet-
you're not
you
stupid.
can date for like a whole year.
Yeah.
And before we get together, that's fine. But are you actually on me? If you're not on me, then please.
Whereas I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
I want to get to know you. I want to get to know you're not crazy. Like all of that. I think because I was very insecure growing up, like meeting guys and actually going on dates was a big thing. I've been single for 23 years of my life. So it's a thing where it's just like meeting guys. Like when a guy I think this is why like I've been having issues. When a guy expresses his like to me, I push back.
Okay.
So how much of yourself do you show in that
So
process then?
very minimum.
Okay.
Because it's a thing where it's just like the relationships I've said I've done being in, but like when I was proper young, would be there was always something at the end. There was always a catch. There was always a thing where like there was okay, I'm filtered. Oh god.
Your mother will listen to this, I promise you.
No, but there was a time
man.
where there was this guy I like so we were best friends and so I did cadet, so we were like we went to cadet together, everything like
That's so cute.
that's so cute. But we met like we
Start
were
with a
really
beautiful
close.
story there.
And then, but this was like I was young. I think year 8 or year 9, but that was my first time actually liking.
Listen, you see
someone,
that? Sorry, I just want to quickly say, you see
Yeah.
that puppy love thing there? Yeah, mad.
Serious
Mad.
blood.
Oh, God.
crazy, but I
don't want to say it. Go on.
I was like, I really like this. Like, this is the first time I was talking to someone all the time. Like, I was literally, in fact, like, we would see each other at least every day. He would come pick me after school, or like them ones.
Yeah.
I can hear her voice, and
She's flashing back. It's flashbacks.
You know what? I'm
It's flashbacks.
Go on, speak on it. Turn her up, man.
So to me, everything was going good until it wasn't. You know, when you're kids, like little things would just. And at the time, my really close friend and his really close friends had been dating, so they almost set us up because we were just fine being best friends. And then they were like, "You guys, you know when you're young, like, why did you date? Just date." First of all, if my sister ever told me this was happening in life, I was like, "What are you doing? You're young." But you know what I'm saying? Back then, you're infatuated. So I was like, "Okay, let's give it a try." And we went on it. Like, he'll come meet me. I remember doing like Saturday stuff. He'll come meet me and stuff. And then it just turned.
Yeah.
It turned for the word, like, quickly, in terms of like, he was good looking.
Yeah.
And girls, like, even girls in my school, I went to all girls school and he went to all boys school.
Yeah.
He was good looking.
You
girls
both were mad horny.
like, Mum.
I'm joking.
Mum. But no. It says I wasn't even on that at all.
No, I'm joking.
It wasn't even up to that. Like, me and him, it was just cute puppy love, like, literally.
Yeah.
And then I found out that what's it called?
You're busted.
He was like, something was going wrong, and me and him were arguing, and he became very close friends with one of my friends at the time. So they became like
friends.
No, they became best friends. And then they were like, no,
that's how she talking.
But she came and told me randomly one day in one of my periods in school, she's like, "How deep do you like?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, at that point, my God,
We got you, babe. We got you.
Yeah, she's like, "How deep do you like?"
Wait, that was
Continue.
It's not every episode we should have belief. Honestly, we got you, but continue.
And then after, I was just like, at that point, my guard went up.
Yeah,
I said, "Oh, not that much, you know. I've been fizzling away now and stuff." And she's like, "Break up with him." And bear in mind.
Whoa! Yeah.
That's what she told me. Literally, like, bear in mind, something in my spirit. I'll remember this vividly.
You girls are your spirit, man.
I will come back that story.
Female intuition.
I had a dream.
I will come back the story
at my
after
young
the
age. It was true. I was washing dishes. I remember I was talking, and something was telling me.
You just feel something.
It's me.
Break up with this guy. Break up this guy. But when she told me,
all women wishes or what? Why are you fighting intuition?
Honestly,
our Holy Spirit has given us something, and you're fighting with this.
Spirit told me something.
Shut up.
But
you want that round again?
It literally turned. I think that day, everything was left. I remember messaging, and then she told me everything. She's like, "Oh,
isn't it funny how like your initial encounter with sort of things like very, very like high levels of infatuation and what you would quote tweet as love or liking someone can influence you." Because I feel like sometimes I think back at like the early times where it didn't really matter. Those things wouldn't have. And I say it doesn't matter, but it's interesting how each encounter shaped me. Does that make sense?
And then you the lingering effects
of each thing. Yeah. It's crazy because if you trace back, like, how do I do this, and then why do I think like this, and why do I have this level of guard up, and why do I have? And you think,
don't know where
if you trace it back, you're like, that shouldn't have extended that much. But
so from your thing is
it's literally that I got told it was a bet to date me. I got told he was dead.
So is it?
So from then I was just like,
let me doctor you real quick. So from
that makes sense until like why now you'd be hesitant for anything.
Because the way you view, sorry, continue.
Okay, so the way you view situations as of now is a case where in your mind you think it's gonna turn out a certain way, so you kind of draw back.
Honestly, all the time you're thinking he's gonna take me for idiot.
You have to question people's intentions.
I've had something to say about intuition. I want to hear it.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, even me, something happened in my old relationship. Very rubbish and nonsense.
No,
but we're cool now. We're cool. Like, it's all fine. But something happened then.
Damage control.
No, but we're actually
guys.
But even that, I remember I had a dream of the exact scenario that had happened.
These niggas be dreaming.
When I said I had a dream, if I was lying, when I said I had a dream,
these niggas be dreaming.
Somebody said to me,
Gabriel came to me in the dream.
Sorry. Someone told me I had a dream. I've been thinking, I'm chatting rubbish and nonsense. What are you talking about? I remember I had a dream
The pod is now officially over. It's over. Cancel it. There will be no episode.
Halima, tell them what happened. Tell them why it's cancelled. Tell them why it's cancelled. Tell them why it's cancelled, Halima.
I'm sorry.
I actually went show my phone. I kind of just woke up like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Guys, I woke up fuming in my hands. No.
So did you confront it off of the dream?
No, so after, bear in mind, I'm one of those people that just because you have intuition or stuff like that, you can't just go based off of that. I feel like you could actually just ruin something good in it.
True.
So I kind of just said, I didn't mention the dream at all, but I kind of just said, I bantered it off. I said, I bet you've done ABC, what I dreamt about. And obviously they said, nah, you're moving mad. They did that thing
Bit
that
too
boys
defensive,
do. They did that.
You're moving mad.
It was too sharp. It was
But bear in
unnecessary.
mind, this is my first proper relationship. So I'm also wanting to kind of keep it good. At the same time, I'm also still young. So I'm kind of naive to it. So I'm trying like, oh my gosh, like they're actually angry. I've said something wrong, so I left it. Guys, was it not like what?
Yeah, man, them know how to play that game as well.
Was it like 3-4 months later? I found out that what I dreamt was real. I said, yeah, very.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, you see how girls say they dream about stuff? I just feel as though it's a thing where,
Don't
like,
do that, Gabe. Don't laugh.
do you know what influences our dreams? If I take out the spiritual side of things, because generally I don't believe every woman is that
intuition.
spiritual. Some of them are just devils, and there's no way anything's telling them what's going on.
What is that
No,
name?
I'm gonna be
Satan's
real with you. That
lapdogs.
seriously, there's women that are just genuinely not good.
Oh, damn.
That's why you lot are not friends with them.
Lucifer's lapdogs,
You lot, there's girls that you've come across, and you know they will cross you
And you
and
say that-
go and fuck your man.
And you just say something that sit right. You just say
Yeah.
No weapon formed against you shall prosper.
Exactly. So those are the kind of women I'm talking about. Yeah, there's some people that don't actually have like you see the end of the story. They're not trying to make it good. Okay, they're not trying to do good stuff or because of
I
stuff.
definitely agree. I think there are some girls that they've already pre-planned what's going to happen. So they've already demolished it from the beginning.
Or there's people that like because of stuff that's happened to them, they get to a point where they start acting a certain way. Or some people, they don't mind losing you as a friend to move mad. They don't mind because that's the kind of people they are.
Yeah.
Now, my whole point is there's certain people that are actually not looking for good. And I feel like whatever it is that's giving all of you intuition, it might not be giving it to them. Or their own madness is what's leading to their own intuition.
There's many aspects that feed into what people dream. Like, on a serious thing.
That's where I was going to go with this. Say what you're going to say.
So
you're going to say better than me.
Because even
I was going on.
some women, they will probably already peep something. A lot of, you how do I say polite? No,
The
a
thing
lot
is,
of
I
you
agree,
you
but-
women are mad. Let's be honest with you. Because
I agreed with the first thing.
Let me land. A lot of you, because what you guys, you're mad. What you guys like to do is that you guys will peep a red flag and you'll just say maybe it's a B,
100%.
maybe it's a B,
Maybe it's amber.
maybe it's amber. That's what it is. Maybe it's amber, and then you pass. Then what happens is that time is probably already playing on your mind.
Yeah.
Then you go to sleep and say, "Oh, the Lord send me something," and then you wake up and then
So that's
later down the line.
I feel like that's
happened to me.
I didn't know. That's literally what I was
But I
going to
hear
say.
it. But at the
I feel
same
like
time, I think even with these guys, they can tell you nobody would have thought.
No. I'm not even. I'm not
even-
speaking specific about you. I
I
genuinely
mean,
think.
in general, like you would usually have a thought that it's gonna happen. Like you said, you would see the amber.
Yeah.
With me, I never even saw the amber. These lot can say, even them guys said, what?
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't see it.
And
you know what I
I'm
mean?
somebody that
Yeah,
doesn't
obviously
like
some people are just
anybody.
bad, man.
Like if
Yeah.
my friends are in relationships or friendships, tell them I'm a very jealous friend. Like if there's 4 of us, there's 4 of us. Period. No, not even. But it's the thing where I can exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? No, it's the thing where I can see this person is not for you.
Yeah, you see.
So it's the
okay,
thing. I didn't even see that. There's many.
bullshit.
How many
That's what-
relationships have we met in uni? How many people have we met?
You see when I say
I'm
mum,
not
yeah, this
for
is
you.
the thing.
I'm
I'm
not
talking
for
about.
you. I'm not for you. I want.
And I
They
see
can be
you,
friends
This is
with
the thing I'm
me.
talking about.
I'm not friends with
Because
you.
there's certain
You know what
people.
I'm
There's
saying?
certain people that you can just read their vibe.
Yeah.
And you just go,
Yeah.
And I always
Oh,
double
season,
check
that's what I
with
say
my
all the
mum to
time.
make sure I'm not crazy. I'm like, Mum, this is a situation. Am I mad? And my mum is someone who will tell me you're mad.
But the thing is, I can actually give that
And
to
it's
Halima.
true.
Like, there's many times that something's about to happen and she's messaged, blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, shut up, man. A couple of minutes later,
And it
it
happens.
happened. Guys, there was a time I was driving on the M-way.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
There was a time I was traveling on the M-way. I think the person I was with must have been there like, I don't know, like 100. They were going fast, innit? And I think they zoned out for a moment. And I think literally 2 minutes before, Halima messaged me and said, get to wherever you're going safely. Like, Like,
I
please,
told
just
her
make
to
sure.
tell the person to stop speeding.
Yeah, and then just 2 minutes later, the person was speeding. It almost crashed. They had to swerve. I said, this girl, like, but she's always done it with a lot of things. Like, she'll dream what's about to happen. I swear, even dreamt about it like the week before, like I'm going on a travel.
Yeah,
in the dream.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
Halima in
very
herself is
time.
quite.
Before we forget, I wanted you to answer
sorry.
the question. So, how much of yourselves do you not show when you're first
Do you
getting to
know?
know somebody?
This is where we started.
That's
This is where we started.
Oh, you not Oti
I forgot.
Because you haven't got
How much of myself do I show in
when
the
you're
beginning?
first getting to know someone.
When I'm first getting to know someone? Not very much. I don't like people as a rule. I sound like a madman, but I don't like people.
No.
Oh, let me rephrase. I don't trust people from the get go. So you're gonna have to. We'll speak and get to know each other, but you're gonna have to show me a reason to trust you enough to show you certain aspects of my life. So like, you know situations in it. So you know. Let me. Anyways,
Don't say anything that makes the bleep.
yeah. So there's people that I've spoken to.
Yeah.
I've given them a certain aspect, and then they've turned around and moved mad.
Yeah.
Both in friendship and both in
You go say,
both romantically and both
I know because I know her.
and both platonically. So even and the thing is, I think I'm a very judge.
Judge a convalescent. Yeah.
I think I'm a very good judge of character. Yeah.
I hate you lot so much, man.
I think I'm a very good judge of character. So when is a case that so even me too, as much as I say that women are mad because they like to see Amber, sometimes I like to see Amber as well. So when is the case here that I've misjudged that person and they've done a madness, I am fuming. Like I will scorch fire and brimstone. We're diverting. But the main thing is I show as much as you let me trust you.
Oh, okay.
What
are you, Connor?
When I'm initially there, I don't show a lot of
Yeah.
Like I noticed that there, because obviously if you date quite a bit, when I say date, I mean like you go on dates and stuff. Like you kind of get into a rhythm of stuff. I was doing that for a while, and like it's like a little dance, and you sort of know the initial dance. And now if that person shows sort of potential, then you start to show more, if that makes sense. So like I'm one of those people that I knew exactly what to show on the forefront, if that makes sense. So I don't show
seasoned vet.
Your friends are not your friends.
I haven't even finished, but
my point is no, because I obviously I could have just said no. I don't know why I started saying too much.
Continue.
Don't rub my back. Fuck off. Don't fucking rub my back.
Oh,
Dickhead.
the Unfiltered podcast.
Nah, he was basically
reminiscent.
saying talk yourself into shit.
Yes, okay.
No, you weren't saying anything wrong. You said
There's issues going on.
You know what?
Nah, there's no issues.
Stop that.
But my whole point is no, I don't. And the thing is, I remember having like a. And do you know what's mad here? Do you know how you end up knowing that you actually like someone? It's when you go on a date and it's weird. It's very weird for me to say this, yeah. But like I don't know where you do it in your brain, but subconsciously you spot something about somebody, or maybe you just like them so much that you're very, very happy to break the usual barriers. Does that make sense? So
you choose to ignore the red flags.
No. I'm like nobody's gonna. I don't mean no. I'm too cynical for any red flags to show, and like I will get off the date and I'm gone. I don't play with me.
So what are you talking about? Characteristic wise?
No, I said I'm seeing in a good way. So like there's things that I see that you already spot in someone that you feel like it might be actually this person's pretty cool.
Do you know what?
The usual sort of like filters that you put on there to make sure that you don't show too much of yourself.
You start to show.
Oh,
I feel like I'm the
sorry.
opposite. A lot of you lot still. I feel like I'm quite open. Like I put myself out there.
When I said that,
like I'm just like. I feel like the way I am, I couldn't even hide that. It would be too fake of me when I'm getting to know somebody.
But I think there's a difference though, because even like with Af, she said that she shows all of herself. Or
no, but I feel like I show.
No, but I think
I'm gonna say something about.
I think you're getting mixed up between showing like your characteristic and who you are as a person, and
these men hide in plain sight.
So what were you asking? Because I'm showing.
They can. I feel like
there's different aspects to you as an individual.
So what are you talking about then?
He's because he's even talking about personality.
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, you're talking about personality,
Yeah.
but I'm not referring to as personality.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Knowing both of them, yeah, they can show a lot of their character without you knowing them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
They can show a lot of
That's
their
what I'm saying.
they can bust joke with anybody and whatever without you knowing nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I don't agree.
come on,
Okay,
pull
that's
this
what I meant.
crap.
So it's different. So
You know,
you're showing your
the first
characteristic.
time I
but-
met David, I was scared. Because I'm not that
Yeah.
person. Like, I'm very like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I want to look at you first. Let me see what you
I
like.
was straight in, yeah.
I
He was my
remember,
friend.
I
Yeah.
said, I don't know you. But
No,
because
she-
you did that, it made me
Yeah.
very comfortable. After
Yeah,
the
that
first,
was-
second time, I'm like, okay, that's
Oh,
how
like,
I am.
People like
Yeah.
Af and Dave, yeah, you end up giving more of yourself out than they do.
Yeah.
Because
See, that's mad because I remember the first time I met you two, and I was trying to give out just. I remember I told you before I meet these two, I'm gonna give out just small. I want to see what they're like.
Just one.
I came out and showed my whole personality
100.
already because they both came on smoke.
Yeah.
They came for me.
Oh, we need this.
Yeah, but they came on smoke.
But I'm sure I pre-warned you.
They warned me about him, not him. Colin came at me as well.
You know,
It
it's facts.
you're like what you said. I can give so much away without.
without you showing
Without
you
you
are-
showing
That's
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
guys clicked. You can do that. If people don't click,
It's
it
a bit
will
harder
never happen.
still,
Like
yeah.
the
But for me,
conversation
David
now,
had that
it will never
personality that
happen.
we
Yeah.
will click by force.
Yeah, it will. Yeah,
We click by force. Like, we will show you.
I
Just
thought,
make it work, yeah. Don't
but
worry.
there's no friend. I think in all our friendship groups, we all have different friends.
Mhm.
I was friends with everybody's friend in everybody's friendship group because
Yeah.
she's
You know,
easy
they
for her
just
to
do
get
it. It's
along.
not that I'm just a
Not a beg
with-
friend, but
Yeah.
she's just
Yeah.
easy to get
I
along.
think
Like,
I think anyone that's listening will know that you're not a beg. I think
You know,
anyone knows
that's
you know it's not a
not a
beg.
beg.
Too toxic for that.
no, she's very
Whoa.
easy to get along with. That's
She's actually too toxic for that.
You know, all this.
You lot are gonna hate me, yeah. Probably like
It's just
10,
my
15.
secret.
You lot are gonna hate me, yeah. But I still feel like I didn't conclude my love.
Oh, sorry. But that's how you know the conversation is good. Sorry.
It's
Carry
true,
on.
man.
Share, girl.
David's gonna be mad at me because I've done this. He's gonna be so
You know
mad
what
at
it is,
me.
what it
yeah.
is, the rest of the you know what it is, yeah? I'll be very honest with you. I'll be
He's
trying
above
to
me.
for the whole pod right now. We had a lot of talking points, yeah, and we fucked
We
the four of
fucked
them.
it,
yeah.
It's above me.
But it's cool.
Well,
go on,
we'll
business.
quickly touch the next one. I just
Yeah.
wanted to state something with the
Yeah.
the whole I love you situation,
Yeah.
not whatever.
Well,
Because as I said, I had my agenda.
Sorry, go
Yeah.
on, run it.
And do you know what's mad? I think I might have said this earlier on the pod already. Now that I'm thinking about it, I've brought it all the way back. Yeah.
Too late, go on, run it.
But the reason I was gonna say that the reason that a lot of people don't say it, I think I've already said this.
Go on, say it, man. Colin's so funny, I said. Colin,
Say
you
it,
made a big build up.
Honestly,
No.
Yeah.
That a lot of the reason that people don't say is because
Parents.
they weren't raised
yeah.
around it. But what I wanted to go forward in is, do you think we'll be more healthier saying it? Does it change anything? Does it make anything better? Does it make anything worse?
But if you
Like
say it,
for instance, as mandem, do you reckon there's some of our mandem that it actually means a lot for them to hear it from us,
Definitely.
Yeah,
or we don't say it?
I'll be very honest with you, yeah. I cannot remember the last time I said I love you to my dad. Like, so I definitely, that's just a random side, but my whole point is, yeah, I grew up in a household where saying I love you was not a comfortable thing until my mum one day randomly started instilling it in us. As in like literally, not like my mum was one witch that she never said I love you to me growing up, but one random.
someone to along my J.
No, obviously, I'm
She-
saying there was
she
just
must
one
have just
random
realised
day
it, yeah.
where she just started reinforcing that
Yeah.
constantly. I love
Which is
you,
good.
I love you, I love you, I love you. So then it became the norm.
Yeah.
So that between me and my siblings, whilst my dad was at the other end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
like we knew he loved us, but like he
never
just
said it.
wasn't
My
saying
dad
that to
didn't
me,
say
innit?
anything, yeah.
And me too, I'm not saying it back
Yeah.
to him either,
Yeah.
innit? But where my mum had made it such a comfortable thing for me, I would say to these man, like, and the rest of my brothers, so it just became a normal thing to me. So I think it's definitely a thing because even though like in little things like you might comment on your brother's picture like yo like love there's like a certain
No, but there's a
intimacy.
difference.
There's like a
There's a
certain
difference.
intimacy
I
that
love
you
you.
probably won't reach until you cross that barrier,
Yeah.
which I think a lot of men then probably have difficulty doing it with. So even like in a jokey way, like some of my brothers from uni, yeah, they'll be like to me, I love you, Dave. I love you, Dave. And they'll force it, like, nigga, say it back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like, it took me a while to even just get comfortable. Like, this is not that big
It's
of
not
a
something
deal.
that we
Like,
say, yeah,
because
yeah.
like, man's actually got love for you. So,
Yeah,
like, why
yeah,
not
yeah,
say it? So, I
yeah.
definitely think it's a good thing that
It's
we
not.
used to do.
Sorry. Yeah.
What did you say?
She's finding it really difficult to like do the whole because I was raised exactly like you. My mom
Was it?
enforced it. It's meaningful. My dad, I don't think I hugged him and he did this.
Because my thing is how important is it? Because I don't know. Because the man them aren't gonna say to me, bro, you don't say I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't know. At least 1 in 5 of the man them wanna hear it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Even if
And
they feel it,
you might need it.
Exactly. So like I always, I'm thinking, is it a thing where do we go around finding out which? Because you know, with all the man them, do you know what's mad? With all the man them, when we come off, when we come off the phone, we say love.
Yeah.
Jamie said, I love you.
That's the man as well diverting in.
But
like, why is it so hard?
Well, you answer the question, baby.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, but you know why it's so hard.
Wait, what?
Because you are just
spotlights. Or just say like,
why is it so hard for you?
Why do you reckon?
But the things I don't know because
you putting her like that?
Yeah, for real. Don't use your finger like that.
That was so mad. That's crazy.
But I don't know because I feel like growing up, for me personally, my mum does the love you here and there. She even said, "Give me a hug."
But do you reckon? Do you reckon there's a thing that you're gonna be able to learn to do, or is it something that do you know?
No, the things I know, but I don't know. It's weird because I can do it with other people.
Do what with other people?
Like I can show love. Like I will say
Bro, you show love. It's not even that. It's like saying
love.
Because that's what's
but
crazy. Some
say
people need to hear it.
I'm not saying it to my friends.
Yeah, 100.
They should know this.
I need it.
Cut all that shit.
I can't go to
I'm
bed.
not saying it.
I can't go to bed.
I feel like for me, I show it.
It's hard.
I generally show it to them. Like, there's not a day that goes by that they might be ill. I'll message them, hey, are you feeling better now? I'll even message them and the evening, are you okay? How do you feel now? I will show it.
I keep coming back to this because I keep coming back and saying
I know
that
you're saying it's different to the saying, but I don't know because my mum says it. So how you said that it comes from the parents. I feel like my mum says it to me, but
she doesn't.
But it's not from, in fact.
Also, do you reckon it's shaped in like how you grew up in a certain way? Or
I think that's what Colin was saying before. But
if you don't hear it, you don't really say it.
But that's what I'm saying. My mum
heard it, bro.
But she doesn't say it.
You know what's different on the phone? I think maybe it's different on the phone. Because on the phone, my mum could be like, "Oh, before you come home, like, buy me chicken." I'll say, "Okay, yeah." Beep. There's no buy. There's no like.
Yeah, none of that.
African press. That's so for that, bro.
The face of my friends is kind of like, "What the finish? I don't need this. I love you."
I say, yeah, I will
hold it.
I love you.
Keep it. I don't need it.
I said that what I'm gonna be doing is just at random times when I feel like I appreciate my friends. I just like I'll say that I appreciate them and tell them I love them.
But I do that. Oh, you went too far.
Yeah, like just like it doesn't because it's a man there. Because it's a certain man here. It's probably gonna be like maybe like once a year with some man.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you see with the man them here, I can make them uncomfortable. They're still they're still my brethren.
I'm seeing you tomorrow, big man.
I'm seeing like what are you going to do? And I don't need them to say it back, but it's a thing of like I don't know how important it is for culture, but I just feel like there's a thing around people, you know, the thing where like men have the highest amount of suicide, and sometimes someone might not be the person that they need to hear it. I might just say at the day they need to hear it.
Yeah.
Because again, another thing with us man them is that like more time like as much as all of us here we talk about problems to each other, I know there's problems that we hold from each other. It's just man them's way that it's like this one year I'm going to deal with it myself. And I don't know what day it is that stuff is gonna tip my brethren over the edge. And maybe, just maybe, is them knowing that I got them.
Yeah.
That says it. Do you know what I mean?
I love you, bro.
I don't know in it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But that's my agenda.
Because I'm a bit fan of God. There's a podcast in America with Kevin on stage called Here's the Thing. And he did something this week. He was calling up his brother. He's a comedian. So I think they wanted to find out if he was a diva. It was just a random conversation. But he called them, each one of them, he said, "Okay, I love you." Like, and to me that was so deep because you never hear men say that. And just for him to say, "All right, I love you, call you later." To me that was just like, someone may have not noticed it, but I noticed it. And it was he called at least 5 men. And he said, "I love you" to each one of them after he called. So I realized maybe with maturity and with understanding, things can flip for you. Like
I don't think so.
I want to know just
I think because even like let's say me and my brother's relationship. My brother's older than me, but even there's no I love, like we barely touch each other. You know, honestly, I swear to God. Like,
do you think he loves you?
The most, yeah. He doesn't have choice.
No, do you know what I mean? Like,
That is so different, but continue.
No, he doesn't have choice. But yeah,
That's saying you don't have choice, that's different.
I
What
hear
you
that.
call it. But yeah, the most we'll probably do is spot. Even like me and my dad, like, there's no.
But do you think you're bringing up? Because from what I remember, were you brought up in the same house the whole time?
No.
There's a bit of an age gap.
Different. That might be a different conversation.
But even me and my sister, we don't do. I love.
Well, you love your sister. We could.
It's amazing that she knows that you do.
Yeah, right.
I love my
That's
sister.
good because then that you therefore do.
No. She's saying that because there's certain things that this woman does to me.
This toxic nigga, he definitely loves his sister and he's trying to
No,
deny on the pod.
but no one said that I don't love my sister.
So why are you fighting it?
Let him finish his
No
point.
one said that.
She listens to the pod.
Guys, let him finish his point.
I'm even getting tired. Honestly, wait. Honestly, my head's like shape. The main point is, I don't think it's mature because even like the whole idea is saying I love you. Me and my sister or my brother, we don't say I love you. Me and my dad and my mom, we don't say. I don't think I love you comes out as out of our mouths in the house.
I guess y'all just show it.
Obviously, there's things that my mom does like I don't like. She'll make me like one stew or something that she know that I like.
Yeah,
that's her way of showing love.
Do you think like you? So would it weird you out if they started saying it to you?
If my bro said I love you, I think there's something definitely wrong.
Right.
Him especially. If my sister done it, I'll be like, okay,
because I definitely want to live in a house like say like me moving it like to build a family. I want to build a family where I can say to everybody in the family and they're used to hearing it just so that it makes it that much easier.
And I feel like you approach life differently. To me personally, but carry on.
Can I ask you why you said that?
Just because I feel like you guys always like. You say I'm always happy. Like, I'm a very happy-go-lucky person. But that's because I know I'm loved at home. Not just because, like, in terms of acts or service.
You know what? Halima, you're spitting.
No, she is.
Because it's a thing where before I leave the house, maybe we didn't do it today, but we always do it where it's like, okay, love you, bye, love you is a thing. You don't leave the house without saying bye, I love you. Like, to me, so I can leave the house knowing I can always go back home. Somebody loves me.
I'm gonna start crying now. Ain't nobody told me to love me when it's good.
Let me say something. I'm mad conflicted because I'm mad conflicted between thinking you're spitting complete facts and at the same time thinking you're placing too much emphasis on these words.
No, I think she's spitting complete facts.
No, I actually think that only because in my house I feel like we don't say I love you too tough, but I know there's love 100%. But in the house you can't come to my house and not tell me that you don't think my mom loves me. And you can't think I don't love her. Like, people come to my house and say the way you lot are tight, you are tight. But at the same time when I leave, my mom will say stuff like I'll have a lovely day, like have a good day, make sure you take your vitamins throughout the day, or make sure you do this ABC.
That wasn't even a lot of
but that's what I'm saying, but she won't necessarily finish with I love you. And I won't necessarily say I love you. I might just say, oh, you too, bye, and that's it. It's not necessarily words I love you, but with what she said, I know
she
it comes from love.
loves you. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna do the whole thing. I feel like obviously with the old generation, especially like our parents, they're not used to hearing stuff like that, so they're not gonna say, but they're gonna say in a different way. Same way they'll be like, "Come and eat," or "I bought this for you." They might pick that up.
Honestly,
that's my dad. My dad doesn't say it.
But like I feel like a world where like you hear it consistently, even if it makes a more of a difference than we think.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm not gonna lie to you. In the character is when Halima finishes the call saying I love you, the reason I cut off is because I know you love me. I don't care. Let me
explain. Yeah.
No, but my mom can say it here and there, and I feel it when she says it. When Halima says it, because it's so often.
Halima, she's finishing. Halima, pour that drink on her.
Do you know what I was going to say?
Honestly, because I hear it so often, it's kind of
this
like...
This one is worse than betrayal.
No, but it's kind of like...
No, but I get
it just feels like standard procedure.
Yeah. You almost feel like the effect of the words has been taken out.
I think for you... I think that is just particularly for you, and I think for a set,
no, but like for many people, but like even with your man and stuff, me, I don't have man. No, but for some people, like every time they finish a phone call with their man, it might be I love you.
Yeah.
So at some point, it becomes standard procedure.
I doubt for those people that it takes from them. I think because
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, because if you're used to your man telling you love you, and one day he doesn't tell you love you.
Oh, yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. That one day he doesn't say it, but it's a problem. It's also become standard procedure.
Yeah, and that's because like.
Whereas for me, when my man,
but I don't think the standard procedure takes away from the.
Says I love you. It might be thinking boy cheated last night. I might be thinking like, what happened?
But then that's problematic.
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't. But at the same time, I think maybe I'd think negative, like what's going on. The same way you guys said that, oh, if he said I love you, I might be thinking like this is SOS. You know what I mean? Like, I might be thinking same way I might think with my man, but at the same time I might also be thinking like today is a day that he felt it within his heart.
But even okay, the standard procedure thing, my main thing with that is I don't think it necessarily takes away from the meaning of the
You know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. The more you hear it, it's kind of just like the norm. But I think that's the point. But that's the point. Because even for, let's say, Halima's case, if it's a case where you're saying I love you and your mom go back and forth say I love you, how comfortable are you saying, let's say, things you wouldn't tell other people to your mom?
What do you mean?
Like, can't even give you a topic. Like, how much do you tell your mum? Like, how much of your own personal life do you tell your mum? Not much.
I tell my mum bears. That's what I'm saying. I can tell my mum I beat last night and she'll say, how did you find it?
But now you
genuinely, like, guys, honestly, like, me and my mum are
What did you just say?
I can tell my mum I beat last night and she'll ask me, how did you... Am I lying?
No.
I can tell my mum.
No, I didn't doubt you still.
Honestly,
I didn't doubt you still.
This is what I mean.
My mum asks, I'm a virgin.
No, but I'm not to my mum. I've told my mum. I am a virgin, mom. I've told my mum like I've beat, and her question was like, "How did you find it? Were you comfortable? Were you ready?" And I'm like, "Okay, like obviously her genuine advice is don't just do it anyhow.
Yeah,
make sure you use a condom as a mother would, but at the same time, I can be free with it."
But my thing is, what I was even gonna get to, she kind of just sliced and diced.
Exactly.
But what I was gonna get to is the fact that the presence of the I love you as you're growing up kind of, let's say, opens a platform for you to have certain conversations with your parents.
Yeah.
But the fact that she just says
you know what it is? Don't even get me wrong. Is it not a thing? That's me personally.
Yeah.
I'm sure my mum. I think my mum would love to know my life. Like, me and her work together, so there's not much in my life that she's always making fun of me. Like, you don't have a boyfriend. Like, your friends are gonna. But it's a thing where if I did get a boyfriend, my mum would love to know. Like she would love to know. But to me, I have so much of respect for her. I just can't tell her it's just not every nonsense that can happen. Yeah, obviously, like, I will confide in her if I'm having like a discussion with the girls. I'm so, oh, this is the topic we had. She'll give me her perspective. That me and her do that all the time. Me and my mom are almost like best friends, so I can say that. But me personally, is just the respect. Like, if I go out, like what she does with her mom, I can't do that just because I know me and my mom, we have that respect boundary to let each other. No. We just have that kind of like
a certain boundary.
Yeah, we have boundaries. It's a thing where she's told us her life. Like, my mom said she wasn't a everyday like good girl. My mom has told us. So I feel like no, my mom has told us. She's always no, but she's told us and it's learned. She said half of the things she did growing up, you would never do, and she's right. Yeah. By my age, she liked dating older men. So it's the thing is, she's told me, so I have all the knowledge in my head, and I could trust her with many things, but I still have that boundaries. Like, let me not cross it. Yeah.
I guess what we've got from discussion is that the whole love thing, or saying it, is kind of how
it affects you, subjective.
Is different on everybody. It's very, very subjective. There's no way. I'm pro, like, say it a lot so that you can reassure, just in case you don't know. Yeah. Simply because I feel like if I had 4 youths, there'll definitely be one that don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
There'll be one that'll be like that. Shut up, man. Like, what's wrong? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. There's always one.
But you know what? Yeah. But you know what? Yeah. But that nigga knows that if I don't say it, something's up.
I'm not gonna lie. If my mom doesn't say I love you, I feel it. Even though I don't necessarily always want to hear it, I feel it.
Even though you're not saying it back.
So, no, I say it back. Mom, I love you. I say it back. Yeah. But I feel it. Like you just said.
Yeah. So like, my whole thing why I brought this as an agenda really was that, like, we're like the old generation don't do it much.
We need to
should we? Do you know what I mean? Should we not? Does it matter? Does it not?
Well, we know Halima's stance.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm not gonna lie. I've had one of the latest pods.
Honestly,
I'm gonna confess to you two. I didn't think it was gonna be this lit.
I
did not.
You didn't have.
No. I didn't say. I didn't think it was gonna be lit.
No, let him land.
I didn't think it was gonna be this lit. This was really like. The point is that it went past my expectation.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was nervous. I was up for.
But you started talking so freely, though.
No, but the thing is, like, I'm a very shy person. Like, it takes me. Yeah, no, I'm so shy because I don't interact with guys at all. Like, if you're my friend, you're my friend. Like, but I don't really. So having a discussion with guys, it was just like, I don't want to be taken wrong all the time. Like, I don't want to be pick me if that wouldn't.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
the thing was, I might agree.
You're gonna start another discussion.
Yeah,
topic.
no, sorry. But do you get what I'm saying? So it's a thing
Yeah.
where it's just like I'm very nervous around a group of guys. But I feel like since I got to know you guys, well, all right, we've had fun with quarantine, child.
I think definitely we had a lovely
We were
conversation.
quarantined.
Don't mind Halima, like you don't know us.
I'm so happy that you guys came. I'm gonna wrap up now exactly and close. First of all, you guys, do you want to plug any of your socials?
Yeah, or any projects or anything.
Very
You
well.
behave, yeah.
No, let her talk. Sorrow.
Cool.
Sorry, it's okay.
My Insta is Affababy, AFFABEDI.
No, it isn't.
I changed it just for the man to follow me. So man, follow me. I will follow back.
Yeah,
I'm so dumb. We're not putting out any visuals. I'm joking.
You don't need to.
She'll take pictures of it.
I'm joking. Go.
Find her.
Affababy, AFFABEDI.
How are you gonna plug this?
Halima?
I never give my stuff out, but if I think it's
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Lima Beamer. Yeah, that's it on
Spell
Insta. No, you'll find it if you
LIMMABIMA Lima Beamer is her on Instagram.
Litty.
But yeah, I just want to
It's been a
thank
good
everyone
Big
for
up you lot,
listening to the pod.
need to come back.
No one
No, you
invited
lot bad, chill out.
Y'all
No one
niggas
invited
are
you.
bad.
We're coming back
No one
next
invited
This is
you.
your first or your last
No one
time,
invited
man.
Seriously, this has been such a really pod.
No one invited you.
Guys, I am outroing
No, but
the
hold on.
pod.
Before you outro, but no one invited you.
Man, on move.
No, because you just invited yourself, Kaki.
I'll come back
No one
next time.
invited you. No one invited you.
Connor would like to finish, which is why I'll be
Hey, lad.
Sorry.
Hey, wait, don't do that.
Honestly, wait, I even said sorry. Are you nuts?
Don't raise
do
your
that.
voice at my friend like that. Thank you.
Both of you, in fact.
An hour and a half ago,
Guys,
you did
we
not
can't-
back your
Sorry,
There was no
Wait,
back check.
okay,
It was the cameras.
End the
Like, let
podcast.
Connor finish. The
End the
camera's going to see me
podcast.
shake. I need to wheel. Connor, please. No, I didn't need to wheel.
I just want to thank.
No,
I'm joking.
I just want to thank everyone for listening to the pod. I want to appreciate everyone that's been reviewing the pod both on Spotify and Apple Podcast.
Soon blow.
True.
Listen, we love it. Make sure that you follow the pod on Twitter at UnfilteredPod1, and also follow us on Instagram at UnfilteredPod_. Make sure that you rate us on the Apple Podcast, that you follow us on Spotify. The YouTube is going to drop very, very soon, so make sure that you like, you subscribe, and that you comment. And everyone at Unfiltered Pod, essentially, man, we're out.
Wow.
Guys, I love.